So where would you say things are now, Kevin? In a
Um,
like how they
we
look?
have clothes, truckloads of clothes, and food and supplies, and it's going to be needed again. But we need housing now, and that's starting to come online. Especially with these Amish people, it's going to get done.
We should really praise the Amish, bro. We should really praise
I
the
never,
Amish. The Amish are
I
incredible
never
human
dreamed
beings.
I would
Yeah.
see
Mhm.
that, happen here. Seeing Amish people here, but our band started a GoFundMe. Darren did, and it's raised a lot of money, and I'm able to plug that money in to the right people at the right time, with houses, and I feel so blessed. And you're part of it, Jim, and you too, Jimmy. I appreciate y'all's support, and a lot of friends from the Patreon have been so gracious.
You mentioned Samaritans
I would I
Purse.
would donate there because the more out of Asheville you get back in the country, these people are really helping people. They're really helping people. The Samaritans Purse.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah, you said that the Samaritans. Now, have you seen you know FEMA or I don't
Red
even
Cross.
Red
There's a few
Cross
little
or
Red Cross things, but these people, a lot of these people in these communities are saying, "Get out of here." Y'all get out of here. We've got this.
Yeah.
We know what to do and how to take care of people. Some folks, Jim, they're not going to have power back on until maybe the first of the year. They're telling them. I mean,
Wow.
there's so many telephone poles that are just damaged, and they're having to, and substations that they're having to replace the whole grid. And I have a friend that's my age, and he's 50 years old, and he's been working 14, 16-hour days since this started. And I hadn't even talked to him. He's like, "Man, I'm spent. I'm spent."
this whole system is garbage, in my opinion. You had what do you call it, the joke or whatever, however you want to spin it and get mad, whatever, that's on you. But this system, it's
Yeah.
garbage. It's
I'll
garbage.
tell you this story, Jim,
Sorry.
if I can. I have a real good friend. He's
Yeah.
a highway patrolman, and there was a guy working on a machine in a creek. And this is a true story. I'm not telling stuff I've saw on TikTok videos. This is coming from my friend personally, who witnessed it. The FEMA guy said, "You cannot dig in that creek. You cannot do that." And the guy on the machine said, "You get out of the way, or I'll put you in it." And the FEMA guy looks at my friend and says, "Are you going to do anything about this?" And my friend says, "You heard the man." So
That's how you
that's how
do it.
you do it.
That's how it's got to
And
be done.
there is no choice, and you have to start questioning. Like, if you're the head of FEMA, if you're working at FEMA and you're preventing real help, and you're waiting for the phone call or come help, whatever it is, or whatever organization you are, and someone comes in, we had a fireman on. Okay. We had a fire. I taped with a fireman like a week ago. This guy I met in Switzerland, and he knows ropes and all that. And what was incredible about this fireman, this rescue guy, was he would go to accidents and fires, and he clearly knew he could take care of the situation, although his rank was not above the fire chief or whatever. But what was incredible about this human being in the fire department, the police department, blah blah blah, he gave this example when he showed up, and the fire marshal, the head guy, came, assessed the situation, and this guy, the fireman, said, "Sir, I know I can get down there and that blah 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 blah. You just give me the word, and I know my." He went, "Word." The marshal said, "Word," and that's where we should be as a society. When if your ego, if your badge, if your position, your ranking, and you're using that to stand above a true human effort. Now, can you imagine if someone from FEMA was at that event, right? At the guy's doing the thing, and he went, "Hey man, I'll even help you with it. What do we got to do here to fix it out?" Watch how fast we all trust FEMA again, and we all trust, because anything government related, we've lost our trust. We've lost it. We lost it. And what I say is that's okay, because people have to rise and we have to look after each other. And when I say rise, I don't mean burn down the cities. I don't mean, oh, we didn't get our way, so we're going to riot. However, forget the rhetoric. This is how people rise. What Kevin's doing, what the community's doing, we got to help each other out. You know, I remember when I first moved to Chester, New Jersey, there was a fireman, a very young man. He was in his fire department, and a fire broke out, and the whole place engulfed, and blah blah blah. And he ran in and helped them out, and but they lost their house, they lost everything. So I said, "Hey man, I'll do a fundraiser. I don't know how much money you can raise, but maybe it'll help build this person's house." And we did it at the firehouse, sold a crazy amount of tickets. It was in Randolph, New Jersey. And, you know, I gave it all. Of course, they wanted to drive me in the fire truck and call me a hero. I don't want any of that. This is not about me. This is about getting this guy a house, getting his kid's house put back together the way he saved everyone. And that's where we have to be as a society right now. We cannot sit back and rely on our heroes. We are the heroes. So thanks for being a hero, Kevin. Jimbo, you're a hero. You're a hero, dude. All right, man.
You too,
Is there
bro.
anything, any other, anything else you want to put out there, Kev? And feel free if you got like an hour's worth or whatever. I don't want to cut you short.
I just want to say how grateful I am to the people outside this area that's come in. Not only the people here, but the people outside that have come in. I've just saw a tremendous amount of love, because it just breaks your heart. I've drove around all these areas, and I mean, it's everywhere you look. There's houses gone, and people's lives are just crushed, and you want to help all of them, but you can't. You just gotta.
Right.
We're just trying to help people one day at a time, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a struggle. But I see so much love coming here, and we're going to New Orleans next week. Historic shooting club down there is paying us to come down, and they're going to do a fundraiser for us. And it's just, you see the Cajun Navy guys here, they're like, well, we remember you guys coming down, from North Carolina and helping us, and it's just, we never dreamed we'd be going through something like this, 30 inches of rain, 30 inches of rain. Never in my life.